6 seconds remaining. Gabustio maybe save the day. Chocobo's there. They're trying the best they can. Finally! Finally! I feel like Alpha's going to at least, I feel like one, maybe? Yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Welcome to the blender. Oh, the spray down is already going to get to Demon1's there, but do they have time? On this defuse, it's going to be so close! They've got it! They've got it!
Welcome back to another video where today I'll be diving deep and break down what happened between Fnatic and EG. What was once thought as the worst franchise team, EG managed to perform and destroys everyone's expectation with the addition of Demon1. And now they are against Fnatic, named as the best team in Valorant and almost brought it to OT on map 3. Let's start analysing what both teams did. And moving on to round 12, let's take a look at what Fnatic is doing for defense. First, they have Cypher holding A side alone with the tripwires and one cam watching Heaven. And the reason that they do this is because this Viper wall allow EG to possibly lurk up, so Cypher get to contain both A main and Heaven, with Breach over here able to stun any of this line to support Fnatic in case EG comes to A. And knowing this, since their A side is filled with this util, what Boaster does is he one-way B main to prevent EG from just walking up alone. They have Sky flashing B main, and knowing there's nothing at B main, Boaster slightly play a bit back, not looking at B main that much, supporting mid. And knowing that potentially EG might have a timing, they just smoke B main again. And now as we just continue watch around play, EG is taking this round very slow to make sure that they do not die alone. And now you see, knowing that there's contact at mid, what happened is Boaster put another smoke on B main to prevent a B split. Yeah, and Fnatic is actively fighting mid. And I think this was a very unlucky timing, as you just saw a flash fly past to B main. So in Fnatic's mind, right, what they assume is that B main is clear, and EG knows this as Ethan heard the flash pop, and now they all walked up B and decide to explode B. And you can see, and Boaster, what he did here was to drop a survivor smoke here, so that EG can't really clear backside. As when EG see this smoke, right, they know that Boaster can be anywhere backside, but Ray somehow just kills the Omen, making it 5v4. And EG tried to push, as understanding that they have planted safe, which is not planted for Heaven at all. They try to make a push onto CT, but Chronicle just somehow managed to do unbelievable stuff and kill Stu here. And now with the Cypher outing, Viper need to speed up and somehow manage to spam kill Derke. And now knowing that Sky is alone on B and there's one lurking Heaven, all three of them decide to just push Ethan. And Fnatic eventually win the round, and in just one round alone you can see how much thought process go into just one single round. There's many more amazing rounds which I will break down. Moving on to round 5, as Fnatic has won the previous round, now EG is on Thrifty, on Eco, and let's see what they do. First they speed up B with this flash and red satchel combo and take out B main. And I love this smoke by this star by Astra over here, as what it does is allows Astra to smoke off and make Fnatic think that EG could have walk up here, and they have to be very aware of this smoke. But seeing no one pushes, EG just slow down back and get back mid control. They just group up together to trade each other off as Viper slowly lurk up on A. Fnatic, I think, knows about this lurk, as you can see this ping over here. So it shows that Fnatic has saw Viper. And now they're just clearing out mid. And Omen smoke here just to get Heaven control. Fnatic are willing to fight for B Heaven instead of A Heaven is due to the fact that this wall allows EG to just make a route like this. So they do not really defend A Heaven that much, but with just a cam and Derke holding behind this wall. And this was a very unlucky timing, as while Derke was gonna nade, he just got caught off guard. And this signal EG to immediately go fast with that pick. And I love this smoke by Astra, as this smoke stops any rotator from just running in. So they have to spend util just to clear out this area. And this is why the Sky ulted. And we can see a wonderful play by Demon1 as he managed to kill the Omen and even see the Cypher on site, as you can see over here. And this basically gives info for the rest of the team that are scaling up to know that there's one Cypher over here. And now situation 4v2 to secure the round, they even ulted. Get 1-for-1 trade, making it 3v1. And now EG have to play this normally and they'll easily win the round. Moving on to round 9, let's take a look and let's talk about Fnatic's strategy. They are really disciplined and fixed on their strategy, as it's always the one way on B main and Cypher playing A. And that's their entire strategy, which is to revolve around these two agents. And now EG put a new wall, and I think Fnatic was kind of ready for it, as they do not want anyone to lurk up through with the Viper wall, so they decided to fight B main and give up mid control. And you can see that while they are fighting B, Cypher is playing for retake A. So if EG goes A, it's a retake 5v5. If they go B, it's a fight. And they are ready to give up mid control. And I think they have a strategy or protocol to play around this. So one way with bridge stun to stop EG from going B, and even a flash to gather even more info. And now they know nothing's B. Bolster is just chilling over here. The three of them trying to fight to get more info on B. And now they see nothing on B, so Derke is pushing up. And this person alone just makes sure that there's nothing at B main. You can see that now they are all focused towards B heaven, as they know where is their weak spot. While all this is happening on Fnatic side, you can see how much map control EGs get, as they essentially get this area and they essentially get the entire mid. Let's see what Viper do with the info that she get. And I really like this extra smoke over here, as what it does is allow them to look up this way. But Cypher is well prepared for it, as with any side traps and one camera watching heaven. So both sides are using so much strategy. And now knowing that Calm have mid, but Skydive just spoke up, as they essentially know there's nothing yet. And Derke made a minor mistake, but somehow Leo managed to kill Ethan through. And now seeing that Sky and Breach is at B heaven, they said, "Oh, slow down." And while all that's happening at mid, Boo still managed to look up, and I guess Jagamo picked this to make Fnatic's worried that it's gonna be a B split. As you can see, Bolster and Leo is still on B, while the rest of them are pushing through heaven fast. And you can see that even Bolster threw a blind, as he's not sure what's happening right now. But Alpha just managed to get a spam to just clean up EG. And now let's move on to round 12, the final round of the half. You can see same setup again, Alfire on A and Bolster playing aggressive on B. And Bolster even TP'd towards this Carbis so that he can fully maximize his stinger to get all the close range fight, with Derke supporting him, and even Leo is supporting with his flash. And a fight just happened, and Fnatic managed to get 2 while EG kills Derke. And now knowing they have man advantage, Bolster just go back, get heals and calm down. But while all this is happening at B, Kong managed to lurk up all the way to Vance, and he's gonna break this camera soon. And you can see the amount of attention it draws just from breaking one camera. Yes, over here when he break the camera, Leo immediately rotates, as they do not have any more heaven control. So now Alpha is stuck in a very awkward, and Leo needs to help him out. And you can see that Leo's dog, he's gonna dog soon to clear. And somehow Ethan just managed to kill Chronicle like this. and Sky is forced to ulti to get more info. And they are playing it so well as now Com and Sky is stuck over here. Instead of clearing side, Demon1 immediately went towards them and threw a smoke to allow them to cross. And Ethan tried to cross but got spammed, making it 2v3. And now with 25 seconds left and they are pretty sure that's gonna hit B, Alfire rotated over, making it 3v2. And they are just waiting to get ready to retake this and trade each other out. Com heard a Cypher camera, so they know that Alfire is at B heaven. And I like this play by Demon1, as now he knows one CT and one heaven, he immediately updraft and take a 1v1 fight against Alfire. So that what he essentially does is he prevents Alfire and Leo from linking up together. And now it comes to a 1v1. And Leo managed to just kill Demon1 and go into the half 6-6. Moving on to round 16, where Fnatic is on the offense now. They're just gonna go for a simple A hit, but look at the coordination between them. So if you take a look, Alfire is over here, throw his line out over here, to cage here and here, to prevent info even to EG. Let's take a look at the amount of util thrown by Fnatic for this hit. First, Derke need elbow, with a Bolster throwing 2 smoke. One is a one-way at heaven and one normal CT smoke. And you're gonna see that Bolster eventually blinds heaven, followed up by Sky Flash and a bridge stun. Like, everything is so coordinated, and if any EG player is playing on side, right, it's a guaranteed death. Knowing that they have a half buy, they start to play retake on A. And now that EG knows that Fnatic essentially has side, what they do is they're gonna group up and fight for A main. As you can see, Sky is dogging A main along with Jagamo. And making use of the fact that Sky have just flashed A main, Jagamo took that timing and managed to go up to this small pillar over here and get a kill off Chronicle. And from here, Jagamo just went insane, taking out Vendor, killing Leo, and now it's a 5v2 situation. And what Fnatic think is that all 5 of them are over at A main and heaven, so he just takes CT control, not knowing that Viper is gonna eventually look up on him. You can see that EG is not trying to rush this retake, knowing that they got man advantage and they're slowing it down. And with Com eventually killing Derke, they're just gonna explore onto side and manage to get a flawless round of Fnatic. Moving on to round 18, and we can see that Demon is actually gonna opt mid, holding this line, and Sky's just gonna flash A main. And now they're just holding here to see what Fnatic does and slowly respond based on what Fnatic is doing. And now that this guy dogs out A main, what's gonna happen is that he sees nothing at A main, he's gonna rotate over and just keep jump picking A main to get info. And since this guy is just jump picking, Jagamo can rotate over to mid. Since they are not at A, it's gonna be most likely a mid or B, and they're gonna have more people. And now let's take a look at what EG Bustio do. What an amazing flick by him, and that's not even enough. Continue to jump up and get another kill on Derke, making it 5v2. But we see a very great recovery by Fnatic, as even though they didn't win the round, they still managed to destroy EG economy. This round is essentially unwinnable for Fnatic, as all 5 of them are on site and the bomb is dropped in the middle of the site. But look at the aim. And something to just note, you can see that it's 6 seconds left with 2 more person being alive. So what Ethan does is he just stays here and just remain alive, as he knows that there's a very low chance Fnatic have time to plant. So Jagamo and Com is just fighting on site. But Fnatic is just way too good and clear out everyone. So even though Fnatic lost this round, you can see that Jagamo, Demon1, Com do not really have money for the next round, and Demon1 even loses his op.
Ethan needs to run away. What was that?
Moving on to round 19, we're just gonna see Demon1 and his amazing aim. So you can see that Alpha is just holding, looking at A, while 4 is over at B for Fnatic. And essentially they're just gonna go for a simple B hit, but look at the prep they do as they smoke off B heaven to not give EG any info and even flash bans. So they essentially know that EG cannot really pick through this angle. He pushes EG back off, and you can see that due to the util thrown by Fnatic, this guy is gonna eventually rotate over to Vance to help cover and get info on what's happening. And now they set up a simple B hit with Leo stunning, with Chronicle stunning this line, smoking one smoke on heaven as he used his second smoke on this area here, so they do not have a smoke on city and even blind heaven. And satchel in, Derke and managed to get a kill. And I think this was just a very bad timing as Derke had cleared city, but as he was moving back, Demon1 managed to catch him off guard and get a kill on Derke. And now we're gonna see what an amazing play that Demon1. As he hear a dog, as he hear Fnatic is dogging, he updraft, managed to kill Poster backside. And why this play works is due to the limited vision of Skydog. And I guess what happened is as both Sky were dogging, they're just gonna clash at each other dog, and Demon1 just managed to find that special timing. And now just playing their number, and knowing bomb is on site, they just chilling here. You can see, out playing, all jiggling. They're not committing for any fight. And now, Juggernaut did a jumping and saw both were B main, so now all of them can just focus on B main. This round essentially won due to Demon1 crazy kill on Derke and the amazing updraft and kill on Booster. Moving on to round 23, where Fnatic is at match point and EG is forced to have a very bad buy with only Demon1 having a rifle. So let's take a look at how EG managed to win this round. Right off the bat, we can see that they are applying pressure at all sides as Fnatic have Alfire and Leo over at A, and Derke's gonna eventually boombot B, so you just apply pressure on both sides. And do note that this is a wall done by E. Let's see how the round play out. Poster smoke off mid to prevent B Heaven from getting info. And since the Sky Dog came in, EG is forced to door back to get more info. And now, understanding that there's no one at A main, they can play up a bit more to get all the close range fight for EG. Poster threw down another smoke, only allowing one smoke left for the hit. And because, what I'm guessing is because they saw nothing at A main, EG is just gonna take a gamble and rotate over to B with the Sky flashing. And seeing how Booster threw a smoke down at Heaven, EG assumed that was Fnatic go time and they're gonna smoke the B main choke point, follow up by a molly. And Booster gonna do something very crazy, which is go into the smoke. However, the Seekers found out about him inside the smoke with a judge and just got spanked down. And yet Call managed to kill one and still survive on site. But this situation is still looking good for Fnatic, as 3 of them essentially are on site with better guns. And they managed to get trade. Now it's 2v1, and now we're gonna see how this guy, Demon1, just won them the round. 11 HP, and he's not scared at all, going for jump picks, jumping, making all the noise in the world. A one-tap Chronicle, pop his dash, and even though it's 2v1 situation where the game is on the line, look at what Demon1 is gonna do. Go for the crazy one tap, and won the round for EG. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have learned something and enjoyed the breakdown between EG and Fnatic. Do remember to like and subscribe as it helped me out a lot, and comment down below to let me know which team you want me to break down next.